Okay, this is Cindy Parham, Chair of Public Health and Safety. It's Tuesday, September 29, 2020. It's 9:41, and I'm going to take attendance. Laura Carson is going to be the roll call recorder as secretary. So we have Cindy Parham present, Bill Perugini present, Laura Carson present, and I know Amy Ruggiero is here. Welcome. Has anyone else signed on?
Thank you.
Liz, Hannah, Veronica, or Matt?
Liz, Alphabelli here.
Oh, hey, Liz.
Oh, Liz. Okay.
Hi.
Good.
Hi, Liz.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Hi.
So now we have 5. So we do have a quorum. We're just missing Veronica. I'm not sure if she's signing on. Hannah and Matt are missing. Okay, so we'll just start, and maybe they'll sign on in. So the first item that we want to go over is just a warm welcome to Amy, and I'm so glad that you could join our committee. And
welcome, Amy.
Happy to finally meet you sometime in person. But the first item of business that we want to discuss is Ross Murray, who is our town assessor, who gave the tax relief report. You have a synopsis, so I don't need to go through it. But he mentioned that it was a flat program year over year with only possibly 5 to 7 additional applicants applying this year over last year, which is really not too big of a change. I guess we're down to 1,301 before when the report was done, people that participate, and only a couple more came in since that number. Does anyone have anything to discuss regarding the report by Ross Murray? Okay, that's just standard. He comes every year and does this. The second is the Historic District Committee Commission appointment, which was the woman Darren Raymond Locke. Did anyone have any issues they wanted to bring forward to our committee regarding her application?
No.
No.
Is there a motion to approve her being appointed to this board? Can I have a name, and Laura will record it?
Laura. I just approved.
Okay, Laura,
motion.
record your name. And then a second.
Right.
Anyone seconding it? Her appointment? I'll second it, Cindy. Was all in favor? Is everyone in favor?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is anyone not in favor?
Yes.
And who was that?
Amy Ruggiero said yes.
Oh, you said yes. Okay, so everyone's in favor. Okay, good. No one is not in favor, and yeah, sounds like it.
Okay.
No abstentions then. Okay, and then the next item is Timothy Besler, who is being appointed to the Solid Waste Committee. Anyone would like to make a motion to accept his application?
Laura.
It's going to be a quick Janelle.
Okay,
I'll
Bill,
second.
and then
I'll
Laura
second.
will be a second. Bill, and then Laura. All in favor? Aye.
Yes. Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
And anyone opposed? And any abstentions for any reason? Okay, so it passes unanimously as well, Laura. Okay, the STEEP grant for those improvements that he mentioned from the Post Road to the old Post Road, that was for $128,205. Was there anyone wanted to make a motion to approve this grant that the town was going to be granted?
Motion, seconded. I could have motioned Laura Carson.
Okay, and I'll second it. Any discussion at all about the STEEP grant? I know Veronica, who may have signed in yet, I'm not sure if she did. She did mention she was concerned about the bricks that were put in with the renovation of the sidewalk, which I thought was really good. And honestly, I don't think Bill Hurley, who usually has like a really good presentation, I don't think he knew exactly if those bricks were going to be pulled up. I think he just said the building was improved in 2002 and the sidewalk, but it was much more recent than that.
Yeah, I saw an improvement, right? And I've been
those the bricks that Veronica mentioned, it seems. So I'm happy to just like find out from Bill. I'll shoot him an email to just be like, can you just confirm that? Because again, that was a big fundraiser for the library, and we don't want anything to happen like just get literally just pushed under the rug and not even like discussed. So I'll just follow up with him on that. But So all in favor of the town accepting the steep grant for the 128,205? Aye.
Aye.
Is anyone opposed at all? You can just state your name. Or does anyone want to abstain? Just state your name.
Amy Ruggiero.
Okay. Amy, you're going to just, you're saying yes? Or abstaining?
Just because I don't know all the details. I didn't get my full package to review everything. So I just want to have a chance to discuss that with my district and understand what it is a little bit better.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So Amy's going to abstain for more information. So we'll go forward, everyone other than Amy. And then the last item before the voluntary separation is the 350 Quincy Street, apartment 2 in Fairfield, and the purchase of that for, I believe you said $295. The appraisal was $298, but it's $298. So is there a motion for the town to, excuse me?
It says $295.
Is there a motion? Oh, yeah, $295. It's the appraisal coming at $298. Is there a motion to approve the town purchasing 350 Quincy Street, apartment 2 in Fairfield? Is there a motion to approve this?
Laura Carson.
Okay, Laura. And anyone else want to second it? All right, I'll second it. And then is there any discussion at all regarding the purchase of this property and anything at all about Mark Barnhart's presentation or any questions that seem to be unresolved? He's really good. He usually covers more than enough. So I guess we'll just take a vote. Anyone?
Cindy, it's Bill, real quick. So I'm traveling and I was breaking up as I was listening in. But he mentioned something about a lease, and I did speak to Mark at length earlier in the week. I had the impression that the woman selling is still occupying that residence, but he mentioned something about a lease. What
she has like a year to move out or something. I think she's going to rent until she can move out. There seems to be an issue when she can get out.
Yeah, and so with I guess on that deed, I presume that they are allowed to lease it out to another party. I guess I thought the owner had to occupy it, but maybe I was mistaken.
Oh, yeah, it does. Well, those deed restriction ones have to be primary owner has to occupy it. So that's
what I didn't understand. He seemed to mention something about her.
Does she have
leasing?
They were giving her like a year to move out or something. So they're going to make her rent from them. Is that the deal? Like sometimes if a seller can't get out of the house, or you pay rent so you can get out.
I don't know how I missed that. I have to walk away from the computer. So what you're saying is, Laura, you heard him say, Mark Barnhart say that.
I read in the backup that she had. I heard him say about bringing up that she's entitled. They're not going to make her leave she had some time to get out. But as far as
so the lottery can be done and the transaction can go through, and she'll have 12 full months.
I don't know the exact amount of time she has.
All right, she may get out or just look in the documentation. I really didn't read it thoroughly.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mark would be happy to answer. I'll probably.
I think it's in the documentation.
Yeah.
You want me to look?
All right, I have no problem finding out from Mark if I can't find it and find out what's going on with that. Because what you're saying, Bill, is that if someone's buying it, wouldn't they take it over right away within 30 days or 60 days?
Yeah, he seemed to imply that there would be some sort of lease, and that's what I didn't quite understand. I thought they had to occupy it. So
maybe this is just during the transition. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out about that. Honestly, I'm going to abstain from that until I find out. So we'll take a vote regarding the purchase of 350 Quincy Street. We already have Laura and myself making the motion. And now after discussion, I'm going to abstain. Bill, you're going to abstain as well? You're not sure?
Yeah, I'll abstain as well until we get that piece of information.
Okay. Anyone else? How about you, Amy?
Then I'll abstain.
I'm going to abstain.
Okay, and Liz and Amy? So we'll unanimously abstain until we get clarification.
Yeah.
And then the last thing would be the voluntary early retirement program. And I think I will make a motion that, I don't think we make a motion on that. I guess we just to discuss it. I'll make a motion that we accept this program, but, after all these questions are answered. So I'll make a motion to accept it just so we can start the discussion. So, Laura, did you want to second this?
Wait a second.
Just kidding.
Okay, so.
And then discussion on the separation.
How do you word this? What are we doing? You're making a motion
to accept the voluntary early retirement program. I don't know how you word it, but I think all of us, at least myself, are going to wait.
Isn't it pending until we get the review by the legal and whatever?
Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't we just? I'm going to take away my motion and your second then, and just say that as a committee we're going to until we get the LNA committee report, which might not come till Monday, the day of our meeting.
So next Monday.
Does anyone else want to make a point about that?
We vote. How about pending and?
Yeah, I think we need it in town for a host of reasons, and maybe I'm biased as a 30-year private sector guy, but I think our town is behind in many different ways. So I think this is a great idea. I just think there are lots of sensitive issues, and lots of moving parts, and lots of additional pieces of information that I feel we need to make a good decision. So I'm in favor of the process philosophically. I just would like to see a lot more detail, again, given all the obvious sensitivities. But I think we need that. We need to be modernized and for a host of reasons. So I'm in favor of it philosophically, but I'm awaiting the additional information.
Okay. So I agree with that, Bill. And I do agree that we need more information and that we'll just table this item. So, Laura, just indicate that our committee is going to table this item till we get the LNA report. And at that time, I'm sure, like Brenda mentioned, all committees will then have the information to finally vote what they feel. But that could be as late as later this week or Monday before our meeting or at the meeting.
That we get the report. That we get this report.
Yeah, from LNA, and then all the committees will have an opportunity to vote once we have it. And it may not even be until next Monday night. Okay, so is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I'll make the motion. It's Bill Ferragini.
Okay, Bill.
I'll second it.
And Laura. Okay, fabulous. All in favor? Aye. Ayes across the board.
9:54.
All right. We'll talk to you next Monday.
Cindy.
And
thank you.
Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Okay. Yes, Amy. Have a good night. Cindy?